What is my funniest or most memorable experience with a plant? Well, the first story that pops into my head with that is actually a story that I share every single time I do an interview for our field apprenticeship. So this is talking to potential future students to be coming out into the field with me for 6 months. One of the stories that I share has to do with connection. Many years ago when I was a student, I was out in the field with a field school, and one of the plants that we were hanging out with was Devil's Club. And if you don't know Devil's Club, Oplopanax horridum, it is a very tall, 6 to 8 foot plant that is in the Herbalist family, and it is completely covered in spines. The stem, the leaves, especially the underside, very sharp spines. It's also wonderful medicine. It grows mostly in these old growth environments. So I'm sitting next to this plant. I'm in the class. I'm actually doing the class as a second time because I was a teacher trainer. And I'm sitting next to this plant, and I am supposed to be meditating with the plant and connecting with it, deciding whether I'm going to harvest, asking its permission, having that meditative time with the plant. I'm in this beautiful environment. I'm also going through a pretty bad breakup, and I am rather consumed with the emotions around that breakup. And as we all have experienced intense things in life, that your brain gets kind of hijacked to deal with that. So finally I was thinking like, okay, I've been sitting here long enough. I'm going to get ready to do some harvesting. So I go to stand up, and I'm wearing a crocheted hat on my head. And all of a sudden my crocheted hat is at my feet. And I was like, wait, what? I bent down to pick my hat up because the plant had actually grabbed my hat. When I bent down to pick my hat up, my shirt slid up on my low back, and the plant scratched me on my low back. This plant communicated very clearly, you are not harvesting me today. You are not emotionally present enough to do this. And because of the really wonderful ethical teachings of the Columbine School of Botanical Studies, I did not harvest on that day because that plant did communicate really clearly. And I have never, ever forgotten that experience.